Hi and welcome to another Macro Monday. My name is Mitchell Snedden and I'm joined once again by our editor here, Tony Kay. Just one more week until our usual economist, Callum Pickering, is back now. Tony, the big news this week will be Tuesday's RBA meeting. What are we expecting to see from that?
Well, Mitchell, there won't be any change in interest rates, so it'll be a hold announcement from the Reserve Bank. I think what's interesting from the last meeting for the RBA this year is that it'll show us that pretty much interest rates have likely gone as low as they're going to go, and the expectation is that rates during 2017, we won't see much going on with rates over the next year, but we've certainly gone as far as we can go, and already the banks are taking advantage of that, and we've seen over the last couple of weeks that most of the banks have been lifting their fixed rate mortgage loans higher, so they're not expecting rates to go lower either.
Okay, and now coming up on Wednesday, we've got the national accounts coming out. Thoughts about these?
The expectation is that in the September quarter, there will be slight growth, somewhere in the vicinity of about 0.4%. But over the full term of the year, we've seen a slight reduction. So the expectation is that economic growth, would have fallen slightly to 2.8%. And now that's roughly within the government's target band, but it's showing that there's slight deterioration in growth.
Okay, and finally coming out this week, we've got some trade data that's out on Thursday. Now, importantly, it's including the mining exports numbers. What are we looking for here?
Yeah, well, this is the monthly trade data. We're expecting to see that there has been a lift in exports from the mining sector, which is a bit of a surprise because we all know that the mining boom is fairly much over, but interestingly there's been a pickup in demand, particularly from China over the last month or so, or last couple of months, and that's seen a pickup in exports. But overall we're expecting the trade data will show a deficit of about 500 million over that period.
Okay, and finally, Tony, we're starting to get right into the middle of Christmas party season. Where do you think the RBA has their Christmas party?
It's a good question, Mitchell. I think the RBA could be looking to let their hair down a little bit, but on the other hand, I think it'll be a rather subdued affair. There hasn't been that much going on this year, and probably next year it's going to be a bit flat. So it could be a little bit of time for reflection by the RBA.
They have to taper their expectations.
They'll taper their expectations, and I think they'll keep their Christmas party expenditure within the government's target band.
Excellent. Thank you, Tony, and we'll catch you next time, members.